Warcraft Rumble is coming out with an entire new family, new troops, new leaders, everything about Warcraft Rumble Season 7 we're going to break down right here, right now. Let's just jump right into the Season 7 overview right now, and let's go over everything that is coming. So right now in Warcraft Rumble, we're going to have the Cenarion family that is going to be coming into the game. Season 7 is going to be the official Cenarion family launch, and this includes 5 new Cenarion minis, including leaders, and it is the most that has ever been introduced inside of Warcraft Rumble at one time. It's also going to have a summer festival event, a new campaign zone, and more. We're going to get into that right now. Season 7 launches in Warcraft Rumble on July 10th July 10th. So you do not want to miss that. And it's going to run through August 20th. So July 10th to August 20th is going to be the Warcraft Rumble launch for Season 7. Season 7 is going to be through that. There's going to be new content. There's going to be 5 new minis. There's going to be 2 leaders, Cenarion and Onu. There's going to be 3 troops, Ancient of War. I used to love that from Warcraft 3. I used to love playing with the Ancient of War, starting that off, you know, with an archer and then a hero, being able to fast creep like that. We got the Bog Beast and then the Moonkin as well. Love playing Moonkin in World of Warcraft. New event, Cenarion Festival is going to be a 3-week-long event. There's going to be a new campaign zone called Moonglaive and then a new emote, Reek Pop. All right. So let's continue to go here and let's go. So we are going to go into Season 7, the content, the new mini family. So we are going to have a new mini family here onto the left-hand side. The new event and zone is going to be onto the right-hand side. So you're going to see that. The new emote's going to be in the middle. Let's move me over to here. And let's go over the leaders. So there's going to be 2 new leaders introduced in this new season, and we are going to have the Cenarius in the namesake, leader of the Cenarion family, who exemplifies the Cenarion play style, sustained control, durability, and defense. I love this. So this is going to be more of like a control-y kind of class or family, and I do love that. His leader ability provides Cenarion minis with 20% extra health, making him a solid control-based mini who can root nearby enemies and passively heal nearby allies. So this is actually really, really cool with like a tranquility or something like that. He kind of looks like the Keeper of the Grove if you played Warcraft 3. If not, well, that's what he looks like. Like all mini scenarios, has 3 talent options for players. Force of Nature is going to be summon a Trent when a rooted nearby enemy dies. Keeper of the Grove. Revitalize. Allies entering Tranquility. Keeper of the Grove. Ultimate ability triggers an additional heal pulse, and then Wild Growth on deploy roots all enemies for 5 seconds. So that's going to be really, really nice there. Okay. Then the next thing is going to be Onu as the next leader. He's going to be a tanky, lumbering Cenarion leader who uniquely serves as a mobile deploy zone with their leader's ability Safe Arbor, allowing the players to deploy their minis wherever Onu goes. That's really, really cool. That's going to make pretty much everything unbound where he is. That's really awesome. But he also blocks enemy unbound deploys near him to keep players' minis safe. Does this work with spells? That would be actually insane if it does. I don't know if it does, but that's absolutely insane. Onu also has 3 talent options for players. Barkskin. Safe Arbor also grants armor for 5 seconds. So if you drop it down, 8 seconds of armor. Safe Armor persists for 8 seconds after death. That's pretty cool, but we'll see. And then from the trees, minis deployed within the Safe Armor deal double damage on their first attack. That can be really, really good, especially for like units like the Huntress and stuff like that. There's going to also be 3 new minis added to the game. Ancient of War is going to be the first mini. It's super unique and it uses all of your gold when deployed, but it's going to gain power and size based on the amount of gold spent. Talent options are going to be Sapling. If played for 4 gold or less, gains 50% movement speed. If played for 6 gold or more, is going to be Behemoth. It's going to gain siege damage and Lightning Rod. Read to back enemy unbound deploys to current location, which is absolutely insane. We're going to have the Bog Beast. Bog Beast is a rather straightforward tank in the Cenarion family with talents that can both increase survivability and increase some fun synergies. Flourish. Heals received are 30% more effective. Living Wood, gain armor until 50% health, and then rampant growth. On death, root nearby enemies for 6 seconds. So this could be really cool with Flourish, with Tranquility of the leader, which could cause some pretty cool things. Moonkin is going to be our next mini up here. The fan favorite Moonkin is a bulky ranged spellcaster who alternates between casting a single target damage spell and an AoE spell. That's actually pretty cool. Talent options: Vengeance. Taking damage increases casting speed by 50% for 5 seconds. That's actually wild. After deploying Moonglow is going to increase your next spell by 2 levels. That's absolutely insane. And then Typhoon on deploy, knockback nearby enemies. All right, so these aren't really amazing. I guess you'd go with like Moonglow, but I'm not really sold on these yet, but we'll see how it turns out. Next up, we are going to have the stat sheet of the 5 units that are coming into the game. Cenarion is going to have 5 gold to deploy, 600 health, 95 damage, going to be elemental single target. Gonna have attack range, of 8, attack cooldown of 1.6, AoE healing size of 8, healing amount is 25 per 1.5 seconds, not terrible, not great. 2 movement speed, which is medium, root radius is 8, and the root duration is 3 seconds. So as you can see, all of these are going to be shown onto the screen here. The most interesting one is going to be the Ancient of War that I want to cover, because it could have 37 to 70 HP, which is a massive amount of HP, and it could do 267 damage, which would absolutely be wild as far as that's concerned. I think he's going to be absolutely insane inside of the game and be super, super bulky and super, super tanky. It's going to do physical single target damage. It's going to have a 2.7 attack cooldown. So pretty much it's just like a big beefy tank. And then you got the Bog Beast, which is going to be a 3 cost deploy. It's going to have 1,000 health, which is going to be massive as well. I think this is going to be really, really good with a lot of tanks. So this could be one of those things where you have like a Cenarion, so you have an Ancient of War, a Bog Beast, and then just straight damage after that and some bounds. Some really cool right there. And then the Moonkin. Let's move my head a little bit, and those are the stats for the Moonkin. Moving right along here, we're going to have the Cenarion Festival. There is going to be a 3-week festival to help players acquire the power up their new Cenarion family minis, and this is going to start July 10th and then end on July 31st. This event will be open up to any player who meets the sigil requirement, which is going to be 40 sigils. Pretty easy to get to participate in the events. So it's going to last for 3 weeks, and it's going to offer player stacking quests and missions to complete. Robust tree of rewards to redeem. So this is going to be really, really nice to be able to boost everything up. And then each week is going to give you different ones. So that's really, really nice. It's going to be a new theme for each week and new quests. So there's going to be 2 Cenarion minis are added into all player armies is going to be one of it. Cenarion Surge is going to be the next one, where armies are replaced with dual family ones with Cenarion and another. And then March of the Trents is going to be mining gold, grows a Trent mini to fight for you. Really, really nice right there. Most of the events will be solo player focus. So you got to worry about that. Rewards and replayability. As mentioned, the focus of this event will be centered around acquiring and powering up the Cenarion family minis. So players will pretty much be able to prioritize mainly the Cenarion minis, getting them and upgrading them. We're going to have the new campaign zone, which is going to be the Moonglade. The Moonglade is going to be a brand new one. It's a PvE zone in Season 7. This zone consists of 5 new maps and bosses that complement the Cenarion family's release. Moonglade battles will offer exciting new challenges to players alongside heroic versions of these maps as well. We're going to have the Chimera, we're going to have the Druids, we're going to have the Fairy Dragon, Cenarius, and then we're going to have your side. I've never been able to say this, and it's been in like every Warcraft game ever. But it's a big dragon. That's probably what it is. It's a sleeping dragon. Usually, I believe you have to heal it. I'm not 100% sure. I forgot. It's been a while. But that's kind of what that would be. And then we are going to have level range is going to be unlocking at 74 sigils after Black Rock Mountain. So there's going to be this. So as you can see, it's going to be introduced. It's kind of going to look like that. As you can see, the Cenarion family tomes are going to be added as well over here with the PvP. We are also going to have a PvP Season 6. You know, as you can see, it's not there. In Season 7, it will be added. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Let me know if you guys are pumped for the new minis. Let me know which ones you are most excited for. And until next time, guys, I will see you guys later.